They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there on the first play of the game. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But it'll be 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Oh, that's dirty. That's wrong.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7. Jaguars 9.
As well now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He was a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Disrespect, we don't play that. We don't play that. No, we don't play that. Look, gang with me.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They're going to look to throw. And this one is incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 3rd and 4.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
A gain of 22.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Jacksonville.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Taken down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get this down only to the 18. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of a yard.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Look. Back in. Goddamn. You didn't say that. You didn't let the money nigga say that. Suspect you don't play that. No, we don't play that. Okay. Say that.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Looking for it.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Kick is good.
And his kick is good.
Steelers 14. Jaguars 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are. But with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
And a Jaguar first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
He dropping niggas back about.
Flushed out right. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Okay, I've seen that.
Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And this gain to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Jacksonville.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
His kick is
And it's up and good.
That ties the game at 14. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Yeah. Okay. Get back in.
Now a handoff looking right.
They'll
have a first down past the 40. And finally brought down at the 43. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all to score on EA Sports.
14-14.
You didn't say that. You didn't make the money nigga say that. Disrespect, you don't play that. No, you don't play that. Okay. Say that.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
They're running it. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Right there. 54. Right there.
They'll set up the throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Miles Jack came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Goddamn.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
No, we don't play that. Okay.
And now here's a carry heading left. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Goddamn. You didn't say that. You ain't much money nigga say that. Disrespect, we don't play that. No, we don't play that. No, we don't play that. Okay. Back in.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking deep here for Ebron. He's got it from the 15. But he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play on 3rd there for the Steelers. 41 yards. From the 13 now they work on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Goddamn. Say that. You ain't making money nigga say that. Disrespect, you don't play that.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Disrespect, we don't play that. No, we don't play that. Okay.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll look to throw now on first down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Jaguars 21. Steelers 17.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Right back to him on first down. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Oh, he tripped me.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line.
For the running back.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Looks for Lockett once more. This time he's got him. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Third down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Hands it off out of the gun. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
The ball carried by number.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 26.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a handoff as they run left side. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh,
He's
they
got
lying
it.
the ass off.
Chase Claypool. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool, 37 yards. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
Yeah, bro, don't talk, bro.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Good. That's the score. Steelers 31. Jaguars.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Buying time to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 50 yards. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. The 40. The 30.
All you got to do is look and learn. Look and learn, baby.
And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone.
The Jaguars.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round one here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Steelers' 45.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Complete.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Jack.
And now here's a carry heading left. Down to the 25.
The ball carrier.
There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Forced out to his left.
Oh, he caught that.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
1st and 10.
That's starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because
taking it right down Broadway. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Rush off 12 hours, man.
And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Bud Dupree able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
And a Jaguar first down.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Bud Dupree, his second sack of the night. Johnson with a completion over the middle. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
I hate when they start talking 30 because they win the game.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed.
Yeah, I know.
But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time.
I wasn't sure about my quarterback,
exactly
though. That's
right.
why I
And
didn't
if you
throw
have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like,
you know, it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
I hope he wins the Super Bowl, that's all.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Now they try the right side here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.